Hello guys, this is Sukarna from Etimes TV. We hope you enjoyed our previous chat with Shubhangi Atre, and now we are going to have EricaFernandes with us. So just stay tuned, we are connecting. Keep posting your questions. We are connecting with Erica, and she will soon join us. Okay, we have her.
Hello.
Hi Erica, this
Hi,
is Sukarna.
hi, hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Just trying to fix the camera. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, there. Sorry, I was just uh, in the middle of my yoga session.
Oh, okay.
I will continue after the chat.
So fans, you know what Erica has been up to. They have been waiting for long for this chat.
Oh,
So just a
uh,
just a shout out.
shout out to all the AGFians who have been
Yeah.
waiting. Yeah, after a couple of days that I'm doing a live chat actually. Uh, hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Yeah.
I think I got hung. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
All set?
I can't hear you at all.
Hello. Hi.
I can't hear. Your voice is
You can't.
breaking. I think you need to reconnect.
Okay. So I'll just reconnect.
Reconnect.
Yeah. So guys, we will connect with Erica once again. We are going to reconnect. Just stay tuned.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hi. Yeah.
Hi.
Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sorry.
So tell us, how is it going for you? The lockdown period, what you are up
I think
to?
this lockdown period has given me time to um, rediscover myself and also um, start with new things. They say that something that you do for 21 days continuously, you make it a habit, and if you don't do, you get rid of certain habits. So I think I've developed new habits for good, and something that has really helped me, and I feel so nice doing it is yoga. Just a little bit, 1 hour a day, I think I give it, and I do a lot of stretching. I'm actually building my flexibility. So that's something I've just started and I'm loving.
So anything new apart from yoga you have taken up, like cooking or anything?
No, I don't think anything is new except for yoga. Everything has already been, I've been doing it since years. Like other things.
So,
I mean, I've already been doing cooking and painting and sketching and something, that's all something I've done. So yoga is something I've never done really. I used to when I used to combine it with my workout. My trainer used to combine calisthenics and yoga together, and we should train like that. Now he's helping me out even through video calls. He tells me what to do, how I can use my own house to work out while I don't need the gym. So I can do yoga, of course. You use your own body weight for that, which is excellent. And then things around the house, using a chair, using the fencing, whatever is around here.
okay. So are you missing working? Are you missing your Kasauti gang?
We even yesterday we had a conference, video conference, and we keep in touch. And in terms of working, no, this is a I think well-deserved break for everyone who has been working around the clock. And yeah, we definitely miss the whole atmosphere of us when we are shooting together, and the kind of fun that we have while shooting. And we do a little bit whatever we can and shoot a little bit here and there to put it out for you guys and entertain your guys while we are at home and you are at home.
So, what is that one thing you're missing the most right now?
Getting out of the house. So I am not a person who actually stays at home, and I'm usually out working, and I am barely at home. So for somebody like me to be at home or be stuck in the house and just be in these four walls, it's tough. So I'm trying to calm myself, relax myself, and everything through meditation.
So, we have seen you jewelry designs and makeup tutorials and acting and all. How do you keep yourself motivated and energized? Like, how do you
I'm
handle
a
so
very
much?
hyper soul. I'm a very hyper soul. I cannot sit in one place for some time. And the worst part is, if I get into that routine of being lazy, I will stay lazy, which I don't like. So I am up to something all the time. Either I am filming something or editing something or doing something. I'm learning now a few things. I want to learn how to do the split. So I'm practicing those things, doing my stretches, and then cooking, finding out stuff, reading stuff, learning stuff. So there's something or the other I keep doing. I don't let just time get wasted. I don't like it.
We'll take some fan questions. There are loads.
Yeah.
So,
So she is
yeah.
back on the chat. No, no, I can't sing, Baba. I'm not you. Yeah.
Um, we have one question, EJF Lover. What do you miss the most about Kuch Rang Pyar Ke Aise Bhi?
Uh, the whole way it was shot and presented. That is something that I miss because it was like living in a parallel world.
Um, will we, Zaina, Zaina by Asif 29, will we get to see Bajaj and Prerna romance together?
You're asking me that? I'm not the one who's writing the story. I don't know.
Uh, Erika, talking about your characters, Dr. Sonakshi Bose was a Bengali character.
Hmm.
Kasauti also has a Bengali family.
Hmm.
Uh, do you have a special fondness for Bengalis,
No, it
or
just
it just
happened,
happened?
just by chance.
Tell us about your character like Prerna. Like, do you believe in this janam janam wala pyar, forever wala love? Like, do you believe that such women do exist in real life?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But I believe in living in the moment. I don't know about tomorrow, day after, whatever. You should be living in the moment. You don't know what future holds for you, actually.
So, how has it been playing the Prerna? Because Kasauti as a show name is quite an iconic show. So,
Hmm.
being Prerna, how does that feel?
Um, See, being Prerna, I'm actually enjoying playing the character because she has so many shades, and um, it is good for an actor because they have the scope of performance, to play those different kinds of shades and layers. So I mean, see, for me, I wouldn't say if it was tough or easy because I'm playing Prerna in a completely different way from what was played earlier. So for me, it is interesting to be playing Prerna.
We'll take some more fan questions. How RS underscore Taz, how do you maintain balance between personal and professional life?
You have to maintain a balance actually between personal and professional, how much ever time. Sometimes I compromise on my sleep and I make time for, to balance my personal and professional life. Um, so yeah, I'm someone who really sleeps for 5 hours maximum, usually. But now I'm getting to sleep for 10 hours. So I'm making the most of it right now.
Erica, how would you look back at your journey, like from South film industry to TV
Hmm.
shows? Did you ever feel that you will become a name and like such a popular name on TV from
No,
films?
I never thought, I never came with that intention in the first place, of being famous. I wanted to be recognized for my work. I didn't want to be famous. So that's the difference.
So, did you, in your initial days, did you consider doing Bollywood films? Like, how did TV happen to you?
TV was something that I'd never done before. I'd done movies, I'd done modeling, RAM, digital, everything. And TV was something I had not done before. So I thought, why not try this also?
And how does it feel to be part of the K show wave that we have seen since 2000 era?
Uh, well, see, first of all, when I was offered this, it took me quite some time to actually digest the whole fact that I was playing um, Prerna in Kasauti again. I mean, the second season of it. So yeah, it feels good to be a part of such a big show with such a big name, and also, I mean, we have a lot of responsibility on our shoulders because we are faces of that name now. So yeah, it's a privilege to be a part of the K group.
So, were there any inhibitions that Shweta Tiwari played the role and she's still known for that role, and then stepping in her shoes, were there any inhibitions?
I didn't step in her shoes because that's what I'm saying. The way she portrayed Prerna was um, according to that time. Today times have changed and we react differently, we behave differently, and so I think I'm playing Prerna of this generation moreover than I would say 2 decades back.
We have some more questions. If not an actress, then what?
I've been asked this 1,000 times, I guess, and my answer still remains the same. I don't know what I would have become because I have interest in so many things, and I could have just picked one out of the many careers.
Will we get to see you in like if Kuch Rang Pyar Kaise Bhi second season happens?
We have
Would
already
you
done
be?
second season. You mean third
I mean,
season?
another season.
Hmm. I don't know. It depends on the producers, the channel, if they want me. Why not?
Are you open to like playing motherly roles?
I've already played Mother of Two in Kuchrang, both the seasons, and I'm playing a mother of a 18-year-old in Kasauti. How much more motherly would I become now?
But does it feel like difficult to portray at this age?
Hmm. It's basically um, it's something that you want to feel, but at this point of time you are not. So it's like you have that motherly instincts for when kids are around and everything, and it just portrays through on screen. And yeah, it's something, it is a challenge because I am not at that age, or where I could have had a child of my own age, kind of. So so it is different. I learn from minute nuances that I notice and observe um, through everyone around me. Everyone around me who are parents, and how they behave with their children, and how our parents behave with us, and how we behave. So that observation is the key to building characters and portraying characters. So you need to observe to learn how to, catch the minute details.
So, which character do you love the most, Sonakshi or Prerna?
Both.
But any personal favorite?
Both. I like both, and I liked all the roles that I've played in the movies, in my shows, and everything that I've done.
So, being a part of this industry, which one moment will you say has been a turning point in our journey?
My first ever project. Because if that wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't have been here.
So, looking back at your journey, like, have you faced any setbacks?
No. Uh, thank God, and by the grace of God, I've never had a kind of struggling period, and everything fell in place, which is only God's blessing.
Fan question. Uh, what song are you listening to?
Nothing. I just hear my meditation tracks. I haven't heard any of the commercial music or nothing in a long time since lockdown. Nothing.
Are you
It's
watching
more of the
anything on
meditation
TV?
track. Yeah, I keep watching a lot of web shows and what do you call movies and stuff like that. So I've watched a couple of them now. I've literally raided all Balaji and finished the entire. I've seen Mental Herd. I've watched Mom. Then I've watched Fitrat and a couple of shows. Broken 2. So one after the other, I just went on watching them. Then I watched the fourth season of Money Heist, and I finished a series called Elite. And I just before my yoga, I was watching a movie called Trapped because all of us are trapped right now and we don't know how to get out.
So, are you also watching Kasauti? Like, do you watch your show?
I the other day I was just going through the reruns of the show where the very first episodes, and it is a feeling of nostalgia for all of us because we know what has gone behind the scenes. It is not only what is on the screen, but you know how many reshoots, how many retakes, how many times we had to hold the dupatta in such a way that it had to fly properly, how many retakes for the dupatta that we had to go through, and there were so many. Even when doing the aarti, the thing is very heavy. It's really heavy. It's around 5 kg or something, and we had to continuously do that so that they could take shots from different angles. And next day, our shoulders and backs had gone. So it was like a workout for 2 days. That part, and we both had. We had to do the aarti continuously, and it was crazy. So that was one. Then there were instances where we used to shoot outdoors, and where we had this whole pandal sequence which we shot in Naigaon for around a month, and how all of us used to eat together. We used to hang together. We used to actually shoot for 20, 22 hours a day at that point of time. And it was very hectic because it was the initial phase of the show, and so much of hard work goes into it because you want everything to be proper, everything to be in when you're launching a show, it has to be grand, it has to be perfect. So even our even Ekta ma'am is very what do you call she wants everything to be done very perfectly.
Particular.
So yeah, she's very
Yeah.
particular about things. So yeah, so that was, those were fun days also. Even though we had to work so much, we all enjoyed it, and we used to all look forward to coming back the next day and still working, together. It was fun.
So, fans call you, like on social media, they call you Anupre hashtag. So,
Hmm.
any Anurag Prerna moment that is close to your heart?
Close to my heart. I can't pick up because Anurag Prerna is like they had. It is that one thing that is there throughout the show about Anurag and Prerna. So I can't pick on one moment. So all their
Any,
moments, if you see, are when they are put across on screen, and all are special moments.
but still, like, if you can
I think the
say,
initial days in college where there was nothing between the two.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, when you and Parth are playing lovers in the show and were working for the first time together, who
Hmm.
broke the ice and how did you guys crack this chemistry?
Actually, so I remember when we did a mock test together just before the uh, show, he had come back from the States and he was jet lagged. And I had come back from a trip of mine, and I also had not slept because I had come directly from the airport and I had come for the mock test. So we were working late night, and both of us were sleepy. And when we are sleepy, we are literally sleep drunk. We don't know what we are saying. We don't know what. So we both were like gone crazy, like two mad people talking to each other. It looked like that. So we like everyone like, what is wrong? And both of us are laughing. We just are so sleepy that we were just laughing and we would. So that's how it was just a natural icebreaker. And yeah, then we happened to do our poster. There was a photo shoot for the posters and the bumpers and everything. So yeah, shooting every day just actually, the very first question when we properly met was I asked him, why are you like that? I'm like, तुम ऐसे ही हो? तुम्हारी friends भी है? And he looks at me like that. And he's like, I have friends. I was like, okay. And then why are you so quiet? So I remember asking him that. That is the first thing, yeah, I asked him.
So, coming to this, like as you were talking about Parth, fans seeing your on-screen chemistry, they often uh, like share link up rumors and
I think everyone's
link up
very
rumors
clear
as
with
well.
that right now, since a while now. It's
So,
been
does
very
it
clear.
affect your personal bond with Parth?
Oh, no, see, not with Pat, but then see, he has a personal life. He has a different life. I have a different life. And if there are link-ups going to be between the two of us, it's going to affect our personal lives, individual personal lives. So, I think, but now everything is quite clear, and I've made everything quite clear. So everything is under control.
Also, if I talk about your fitness, being a fitness enthusiast,
Hmm.
you had shared videos also, used to share workout videos.
Hmm.
Body shaming is something which is not only for like people who are
Who
like
are fat?
fat, even
It's for
yeah,
people who
people
are thin.
also who
It's,
have like
yeah.
lean body, they
Hmm.
also get comments like, "Arey,
Hmm.
itni patli hai, why do you want to work out
Right.
and all?" Have you faced such
Of course, I do.
comments?
I face that all the time, and it's basically, see, I never consider workout for losing weight or anything. It's basically being healthy, staying healthy, trying to improve in your inner self, trying to mentally have some kind of stability, and it's for mental health, it's for physical health, it's for your overall health. It actually it's good for your mood. It makes you feel it calms you down, it makes you feel energetic, peaceful. So all of these things will only happen if you work out. It will not happen just by sitting down on your sofa feeling lazy and just being there all day. So if you're going to
So,
be doing that, you're going to be lazy. You're going to be like gaining on those extra um, calories and everything by just eating and sitting on the couch.
but in your growing up years, like in school and college, have you faced such comments?
Of course. I was always thin, right from the beginning. I was always thin, but I used to eat a lot. And all of my cousins they used to always call me the Haurat. And even now, even my Kasauti group calls me the Haurat because I eat more than any one of them can eat. And I eat regularly. So they know that I look thin, but I eat a lot. And thin doesn't mean that you're not strong or you're not healthy, or thin doesn't mean that you are healthy. So you can be thin and still be unhealthy, but you have to take care of your diet and yourself by working out also. Yeah,
So
sorry.
how did you so school college में जब वो comments मिलते थे, how did you overcome those?
Uh, I see. I was very muffat. I'm still muffat. जो भी है मैं मुंह पे बोलती हूँ पीठ पीछे नहीं बोलती हूँ. So when people used to come to me and say such thing, I used to be like, लेकिन मैं ज्यादा भाग सकती हूँ. मैं तुमसे तेज भाग सकती हूँ. भाग के दिखाओ. आ जाओ रेस करते हैं. So it used to be like that. I was like, you are trying to body shame me. I'll show you my strengths because I am fit. I am thin. I don't have to carry that extra weight, so I can run faster.
So you have always been this positive person.
Hmm. I try being positive most of the times.
How do you overcome like negativities in your life?
Uh, it's by trying to make the negative situations positive. So if something happens, you think about the worst. Okay. So now if say probably this has happened to us. Now you think about the worst. Thankfully we have electricity. Thankfully we have food. You are grateful for those things. We have a house to live in. What if we didn't have the electricity? And what if we didn't have food? We would have died. So thank God we have that much, and thank God the situation is still here only. So you turn this into a positive, and yeah, that's how I've tried making negatives positives.
Coming back to fan questions, Priya Shivani has asked, will we ever see you in reality shows?
Depends on what reality show it is.
Will we see you in a show like Big Boss or Khatro Ke Khiladi or a dance reality show?
Dance reality, Khatro Ke Khiladi, yes, chances, but Big Boss, no. We're already in Big Boss house. What more do you want?
So, being an actress, do you have any inhibitions while coming to portray bold or intimate scenes?
Do I have what?
Inhibitions while portraying bold or like intimate scenes?
Yes, I do have my certain kind of comfort level and comfort zone where it comes to bold and intimate scenes, and I would not do something that I am uncomfortable doing. So that is where sometimes I would not, I would think of not crossing that limit because I don't want to get out of my comfort zone in that area. That's something I don't want to do. If people are doing it, they're okay doing it. You get actors to do that. They're okay doing it, they can do it. But when it comes to me, I think I would not. I'd rather choose not to.
So, do we get to see you in on the digital platform?
Yeah, soon.
Take some fan questions. In Kasauti, who plays who is a prankster?
All of us. All
If
of
you
us.
can share
Share what?
like a prank moment.
Mm, I can't remember anything right now, but we just play these
Which
small,
was the
small
last
pranks on each
prank
other.
you have played or Parth has played?
I don't remember.
Who is the most punctual?
Shubhavi. She will come 10-15 minutes before her call time.
Who looks at the mirror all the time?
Parth and Sahil.
Okay.
And
And
my who plays my sister.
Acha,
Sivi.
Shivan,
Yeah,
Shivi. Yeah.
Charvi.
Who is always on the phone?
Charvi, um, Parth, and our creatives. Akanksha is all. She's a call center.
Acha.
Mhm.
Uh, we have another fan question. Which is your favorite travel destination?
I like exploring, so I like trying different places out. So unless and until I've covered the entire place, I don't think I'll be able to answer that.
Um, if you would like to take up any fan questions here
No, I
or
think
say
so.
hi to them,
I've answered quite a few, I think.
you can.
And I can't see any questions also. So it's time to say bye because I gotta go and work out too. I had left my
Sure, sure. It was great talking to you.
yeah.
And any message to
Thank you.
fans during this time?
Stay indoors, stay safe, stop encouraging fake news and stop forwarding them unless and until you have them verified and you have correct news. Do not forward any kind of news to anybody. That's all.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much, Erika.
Thank you. Yeah. Bye bye.